The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back into it, and we're back at it. You found The Local Show right here on 570 WSYR 106.9 FM, or maybe you found us on a device like those fancy phones. How many times during the week do you misplace your phone and can't find it?
I don't know, but the only time it really bothers me is when I can't find it, but I'm actually talking on it. That's the embarrassing part. Like I'm looking because I'm trying to multitask, I have to find my phone so I can hit the iPad. It'll ping it.
Right.
It'll beep, 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 and it's.
I never thought about doing that.
Yeah, that's the way. Now my wife loses her phone frequently.
Yeah.
Frequently.
And then you got to call it.
It's in there. Where is it? It's in the car.
What a pain in the butt. One day I lost it for a whole day, and I didn't even care. I'm like, screw it.
I feel like I lost my right arm, unfortunately.
I'm like, nobody can get a hold of me, especially Steve.
Yeah, I was going to say, you enjoyed that. Yeah, I get it.
That makes sense. All right. So right now it's our pleasure to bring on some military folk who do a great job. Staff Sergeant Mario White is with us. He's got some people in the background. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, you'll see some people back there too. He's the production recruiter at the Air National Guard, our famous 174th Attack Wing right here in Syracuse. How you doing there?
Good, sir. How are you?
Let me introduce my friend, Major Payne.
Oh, hey, come on, that would be me.
That would be Steve. So, are you a native of Syracuse, or did you come from somewhere else?
No, I'm not a native of Syracuse. I'm originally from Savannah, Georgia. Moved up here about 2 years ago. So, yeah.
So here we go. Steve's grinning because he's like, again with the Savannah story.
Here we go. Here we go. Tom's dad.
I just got back from Savannah.
Oh, here we go. I'm ready. Go ahead, Tom.
Well, just really quickly.
No such thing, but go ahead.
Our oldest daughter is 27, and she took a teaching job down in Savannah.
Okay.
So she moved down there. So we spent a week in Savannah. We moved her down, and, I went to Tybee Island. I did the whole...
Awesome place.
The whole bit. Yeah. But I love Savannah.
Yes, that's my hometown, born and raised.
Talk about that heat, though. But not much different than up here now.
A little different.
So did you come here because of the military? Or
yes, sir. Yeah, because of the military.
Okay,
yeah.
So how long have you been part of the force?
So the organization as a whole, I've been in about 14 years. In Savannah about 12 years, and this is my second year up here. So.
Wow, that's something else.
Okay,
do you like it up here?
Yeah, I actually love upstate. Upstate is not bad. Yeah. It reminds me of the country Savannah, so that's why I love it up here.
So why the air versus the land, the sea, or the other options in the military?
Put me in a sticky situation. I mean, air has been great. I've been able to provide for my family, take care of everything I needed to, and I just love the Air Force in general. So.
Okay, so were you always Guard, or were you Air Force?
Yep, I've always been Air National Guard. So from the beginning, I joined right after high school, waited about 2 years, then joined. Been here ever since. So.
Well, explain the difference between being an enlisted airman and being in the Guard.
Okay, so being in the Air National Guard, we're just first part-time service. So people who join the Air National Guard, most people, they have a full-time career on the outside, whether it be a doctor, lawyer, and they just come do Air National Guard 1 week in a month, 2 weeks out of the year serving. As active duty, which is a big difference, you're serving every day. You're PCSing, moving throughout the country on orders and getting tasked in a lot of different areas across the nation.
I see. Why would anybody want to be in the Air National Guard?
First off, we have great benefits per each state that the Air National Guard is in. For example, for the state of New York, we have full tuition assistance that we provide for any SUNY university, 100%. That's all the way up to a bachelor's degree, not just your associates.
Wow.
Excuse me, not bachelor's degree, master's degree.
Okay.
Oh, wow. So what's required? If someone wanted to be involved in the Guard, what's the process of getting on board?
Like Steve can barely walk up steps.
Okay.
Would you take somebody like him?
It's
or
fair.
No?
So getting back to my wheelhouse as a recruiter, what we do is go through a qualification process. You'd have to pass the ASVAB, and then you do a physical, like a medical physical.
What's an ASVAB?
ASVAB is everything that we've done in high school, whether it's math, social studies, English, language arts, from that aspect of it, and you get a score on that ASVAB, and that is what qualifies you for.
You're not going in the Guard anytime soon, Steve.
So someone like Tom that's really good in math.
He'd be great.
Well, I'm not good with that.
He'd definitely be great.
Yeah. He can't count backwards from 10. Who are you kidding?
Yeah.
So who are you looking to connect with or have a conversation with?
Well, anyone. So our demographics, we look for those 17 to 42-year-old age group, but mainly those who are looking for extra qualifications or extra expertises that they'd like to come join and do in the Air National Guard. If you're looking for an extra certification, whether it be welding or whatnot, you can come do that and get that extra certification for free in the Air National Guard.
Do you have any relationships with colleges and the ROTC programs?
Yes, definitely. So in my area that I work specifically, it would be Utica and Rome area out this way. So I'm always at Utica College, Morrisville, those SUNY colleges that we have a great relationship where I go to recruit, try to find people to join the Air Guard.
Beautiful.
So
that is almost like Georgia, all that area in Madison
pretty
County
much
and everything like that.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
So somebody says the Air Force, the Air Guard, there's some confusion there. So if a younger person wanted to go 100% full-time active, that's not you guys, right?
Not necessarily.
Tell me more.
From the beginning. So from the jump, we would recruit you into a 1 week in a month part-time service. If you'd wanted to go active or active Air Guard, you would apply to get that position as a full-time active duty airman.
But like basic training is the same?
Yes, all basic training is the same, where you have active, Guard, and reserve personnel training to join the Air Force.
Yeah, when Nate, my son, was Air Force, went in basic training, it was when COVID had just sprung. So everything was really weird. Yeah. And one thing, he managed to avoid the gas chambers or the thing with your eyes or something. Somehow they couldn't do that. But I don't think he was disappointed. I think that was okay. There's certain things you have to do.
Right.
So is this you want to have conversations with people that are interested in this?
Yes,
is that
definitely.
fair? Okay.
Definitely.
So where does that start? Do they connect with you online? Do they email? Do they call? How does this whole conversation
And where's your office?
Perfect. So our office is located right at Hancock Field on the other side of the airport, like I like to tell people.
The cool side.
Pretty much. The
It
cool
is,
side.
yeah.
We're located right there. They can find us at 174th Attack Wing Recruiting on Facebook. We each have our personal Instagrams as well, and that's pretty much it.
So if someone wanted to connect with you, do they go to that 174th?
Correct. 174th Attack Wing on Facebook.
What if they're not on Facebook?
If they're not on Facebook, I could give them my number.
Okay, do you want to give that? That'd be fine.
I can, sure, which is 315-952-5992. And I'm Sergeant Mario White. Text, call, FaceTime, whatever you want.
So maybe there's kids or grandkids that are in transition or listeners that are like, I don't know. They've talked about it. They can have a conversation. You seem like a real pushy guy. Not at all. Not at all. You're real chill. He's like chill.
He still got that Savannah in it.
It was in his test. This dude is chill.
Very chill.
So the 315 area code, they can chat with you. 952-5992.
Yes, sir.
952-5992. And they can find out what the options are, what the conversation, and just have a conversation, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Place to start.
And then we can start. If you want to move forward, we can get with process.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you joining us
Yes,
today.
sir. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Really quickly, did you ever wrestle an alligator while you were down there in Savannah?
Nah. No.
Good. Yeah.
A couple of chickens, no alligators.
Probably not safe.